So what would you say is unique with your approach on that whenever you're bringing your experience and your passion, right, to educate um, to your clients in your local market? What's unique about your approach, do you feel like?
Well, I do feel that because I've walked in their shoes, I can relate, and I can speak to their struggles and their pain points. I know what it's like to PCS with short notice. I know what it's like to PCS with more notice, and with the family and pets and all these things. It's very, very stressful. And so, like, when it comes time for me to work with a client, I try to alleviate as much of that stress as possible for them. And a lot of times, what that means is they are purchasing a home sight unseen. And the way I help them achieve that goal is by going to do any house that they're like really interested in. I go and do very thorough virtual tour. I'm looking from the baseboards, the floors, all the way to the ceiling fan. I'm looking at the foundation, the fence line. We are looking at everything, baby. And um, they're going to know the condition of that home. There won't be any surprises, right? Like, unless it's not visible to the human eye. So, we got that same treatment when we PCS here from Germany. And our realtor was a spouse of a veteran. And so we felt like she's part of the military family. We look out for each other. That's kind of the unspoken rule. And we felt confident in that, and it worked out perfectly. Like, we knew that our house wasn't gonna last for very long. And so we're like, please go look at it. And she did a virtual tour, and that's just kind of, I'm paying that forward. I'm carrying that torch for my clients. And another thing I do to bridge that gap is I go to all of the inspections. So, normally a buyer wants to go to the inspections, but they can't if they're overseas or they're at their last duty station, which is out of state. So I'm basically there on their behalf, trying to gather all the information, summarize it for them, so I can give them a good warm fuzzy on the scope of the situation, and if we can move forward or if we need to abandon ship.